Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing with this sketch from Christy's Beautiful Life, Best of 30 Days of Sketches. It calls for 3 small photos, a diagonal design. I actually am going to use the 3 small photos, and I even cut them down to 2.5 by 3.5. These are all things from around the Enchanted Tiki room in Walt Disney World. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I'm going to go a little off the sketch, whereas I'm not going to have 2 different papers on the background, meaning I'm not going to have an upper paper and a lower paper. Ultimately, I decided that I just was going to double up the lower papers instead of having 2. So I have cut down this wood grain paper to 11.5 by 11.5. And this feather paper, I almost called it florals, but these are feathers, feathered paper down to 11 by 11. And since my ruler would not span the entire diagonal of the 12 by 12 page, I had to fold it and cut it. Now, don't explain to me why I can fold these things and cut it and get a great triangle, but for the life of me, I cannot fold a piece of paper and get a banner. Who in the world knows what's going on with that? Now, when I folded the wood grain paper here, it kind of got a distressed look on the edge, and I was okay with that. And I was so okay with that that I actually decided to distress all the edges. Now, this is something I'm using a now defunct close to my heart tool for. And it's interesting because I know that Tonic with Tim Holtz put out a distressor tool like this. And I know I have one, but I've recently gone through my scrap room and I have touched every single item in here and I've moved every single thing and it's not here. So I don't know if I left it at a retreat. I don't know if somebody accidentally picked it up and confused, because I mean my name wasn't on it, thinking it was theirs. I don't know what that looks like, and that's fine. Like whatever. I'm just upset that these companies stop making things when they work. Like the close to my heart one is Amazeballs, and they don't make it anymore. So I've got my 2 triangle layers all nice and layered up now. And I have that on the bottom and I'm loving it. Now my photos, like I said, were cut down to the dimensions actually in the sketch. Not all, I will say I don't do this all the time. I don't always do the dimensions in a sketch because, you know, I like to make my own thing. I like to do my own thing. But this time I'm glad it did, because I had these 3 photos left of the Enchanted Tiki room. They're just kind of like detail scenery photos, and me cutting them down, that's not really pulling any of the, you're not missing anything, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you're not losing anything. I did decide that the photo mat that I had on the photos was a little bit too thick, and instead of just trimming down the photo mat, I decided I would add another photo mat. I mean, I figured, what the heck, right? Like, my bottom 2 triangle layers right here are already doubled up. I should double up the layers on my photos as well. And it turned out great. The little punch of yellow that's there really, I think, does good things to it. It also pulls out the yellow kind of there on the bottom in the feathers. So I'm liking it. Now I'm going to arrange my photos. And this is where I was toying with the idea of either popping them up on some foam or something like that. Ultimately, I decided not to do any of the popping up on foam. I just figured that I would add some embellishment and that would give me dimension that I was looking for, as opposed to popping up the photos to give me a little bit of dimension off the page. Now, that being said, do I think every page needs dimension? No. It can be a very flat page, a very flat scrapbooker, and still have utterly gorgeous pages. So on this sticker sheet, I have this bird. So of course the bird gets popped up and placed over here on the upper right hand corner. And then there is one big flower cluster on the sticker sheet. And I don't understand why there's only one big flower cluster on a sticker sheet. Like, come on, get your act together, Echo Park, right? Like, we need more than one flowers. Of course, there's flowers in a moped, but nobody's driving a moped. And then there's flowers on top of a pineapple, but, you know, that's not going to happen either. So, yeah. I did toy with adding the flamingo, just because, you know, I thought it was cute, but I'm not going to do that just yet. And you might think I've lost my darn mind with pineapple and flamingos, but, you know, they are our family words, and I swear one of these days I'm going to start a Reversky family word album, just for the things that we call things, right? Like, a flamingo is a flamingo, and a pineapple is a pineapple, and, you know, a gazebo is a gazebo. We just have things that we say and we do that's just kind of like our family thing. I really do need to get on that project. But I've got 900 other projects I've got to do too. So anyway, I am just adding some embellishment from that sticker sheet. I did pop up that word happy. I didn't know what the heck the title was going to be, but it's going to be happy something. And honestly, guys, this is a Disney layout, even though it might not feel like a Disney layout because there's absolutely no Disney on here at all. But you know what? Disney makes me happy. On a completely separate note, just because I just put chapstick on my lips, Dr. Bronner's Lemon Lime Organic Lip Balm. Love that stuff. I don't think it is as effective as my Carmex, which is my usual, but I do like the feel of it. It's nice. I don't know. I swear that's not an ad. Nobody, it's weird because usually when all of a sudden in the middle of a YouTube video, somebody starts talking about a great product, it's a product placement, but this time I just really, my lips are getting chapped and excuse me, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So now I have pulled out my flowers because this is in my solo trip, so I need flowers. You know, I already forgot that I put the flower sticker on. I felt like I needed some more. So I just overlapped these two right here, and now it just looks like some pretty decoration by the bird. So now I do need to get a title on here, because I've got awesome and happy, but you know, I need a real title. Like, what is this? So I pull out these black and white thickers, and I'm going to spell out Tiki. I tell you, I don't know how many layouts I have that have Tiki in the name, but one thing's for sure, I don't think I tend to use a lot of Ks normally, so my Ks are definitely getting a workout. Now, I feel like there is an awkward gap underneath of happy, in between the floral and the Tiki word. So I'm trying to camouflage it, and I decide that as I'm putting these enamel dots on, this is not the way to do it. So the enamel dots, those suckers get moved, and then I'm just going to use this entire section here. So these enamel dots are from the Paper Studio. You can pick them up at Hobby Lobby. And as you can see, the price tag is $3.99, but Paper Studio products go on sale for half off pretty regularly at Hobby Lobby. So I think $2 for a sheet of enamel dots is pretty banging. So yeah, I put them on, I moved down the awesome, and that gets rid of that awful awkward gap, and it makes me happy, and that's going to do it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the best of 30 days of playlist, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.